good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We about to get into another reaction video. This one titled Romance Scam Mastermind Unveiled. I don't know why I can't say that word. Unveiled after 6-year relationship. Now on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Right? It said like Teanna, what's her name? Teanna Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Everybody know. We all know who Teanna Trump is, gang. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gotta hide those, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta hide those. We know who she is, right? We know who she is, gang. Now, if this is real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, you know? But this is catfish, bro. It's not real. So he got scammed, bro. But we about to see how bad he got scammed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell notification so you be notified when I post new lit content on the channel. Let's get into it, man.
Trump is real.
I mean, she was an adult star. She left that about 5 or 6 years ago. You know, she was maybe ready to settle down and have a regular relationship.
After 6 years and spending $30,000, he's turned to us for answers.
She needs money for internet, food. She wanted some perfume. Car was supposedly in the shop.
Could this truly be Teanna Trump?
Okay, I'm gonna turn on some music. And your request?
It sounds like the kids got to the phone.
Or could it be someone Herbert knows?
Do your little video and find out who's doing it and leave me alone.
Or maybe it's a man.
Not only did we get their voice, we got their face. You want to see what this looks like?
Yep.
All right.
Stick around to find out on this new episode sponsored by socialcatfish.com.
Well, there's a big chance that her is not a her.
Are you serious?
That's tough.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
Hey guys, we have a new case. A man by the name of Herb reached out to us. He says, I'm in my 50s and separated. I met a woman online named Teanna Trump.
Donald Trump's daughter or something?
No, not related to the Trump.
I mean, I don't know who it is.
Yes, well, nah. I guess everybody don't know who that is, bro. But you know, I think a D1 eater. You know what I'm saying? Legendary eater. You know, that's what they call her. Legendary badges. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame badges. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame, you know. Attributes way up. You know what I'm saying? Attributes way up. Eater attributes way up. You know what I'm saying? Way up. Maxed out. You know what I'm saying? Maxed out.
Pretty sure I might know who that is.
I'm gonna Google that. Teanna? How do you spell it?
Teanna.
Oh, wow. I know who Teanna Trump is now.
He says, we talked and texted constantly on the internet. Soon I was giving like $200 or more to help her pay for her bills. And he would set dates, and he's been stood up 11 times now. Dang. She was once a millionaire, but the government seized her assets. We have been dating almost 6 years.
She stood him up 11 times over 6 years?
Yes. He says, I've grown to love her, but I desperately need to find out if I'm being catfished or not.
Bro, 11 times, bro, you desperate, gang. You desperate, bro. At that point, bro, you going in way too much, gang. You all whack 100 going in, gang. Like, nah, bro. You 11 times over 6 years, bro. Y'all never went out for 6 years. Stood up 11 times, bro. Some people don't even accept the first time, bro. You accepted that 11 times, gang. Desperate, bro.
Hello, Catfish. My name's Herb. I reside in Texas. I enjoy sports. I like basketball, baseball. I like wrestling, WWE. Born in California, so I'm still an LA fan. I like the Lakers, the Dodgers, and the Kings. I was married for like 20-some years. 15 years into the marriage. That's when things started going a little awry, and I started noticing things. And I would question her about it, and she would deny it, of course. When I found out for sure, I moved out a couple of times, and I had 3 kids. The kids miss me and everything. I tried to, be there for them as much as possible.
Herb and his ex-wife split after he found out that she was seeing another man while they were together.
Right before I left, her mom was sick with cancer and was, dying. And instead of coming to me for comfort, she was going to this other guy. She'd been dating this guy for almost a year.
Oh
And I
my
didn't find out about it
gosh.
until one day I decided to look in her phone to see if I could find anything. She had like 100 pictures of this guy where they had been at amusement parks together, been at her parents' house together. I would call her on Friday and be like, all right, I'm on my way home. She'd wait till right before I get home and leave and go spend the weekend with him.
After Herb
Oh
discovered
my
that his wife was
gosh,
cheating on him,
bruh.
the two split. He ended up moving in with his sister in Texas. The longer he lived in Texas, the more lonely he began to feel.
Bruh, that's messed up, bruh. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why not just leave, bruh? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna cheat, just leave. That's crazy, bro. My man had to go through her phone and found out she been dating this dude for a year. Found OD pictures, bro. OD pictures. Dude looked like he was in shape, like he was in the gym. You know what I'm saying? My man, he don't look like he be going to the gym like that, gang. He probably depressed, bro. That's so messed up, bro. Build a whole family. A whole family with the woman, gang. 15 years, bro. 3 kids. Now he had to move out. Go live with his sister, bro. Change his whole life around, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's messed up, bro. That's so messed up.
But everything changed when he was contacted by the woman of his dreams.
So after separating from my wife, I moved out to Texas. After being here about a month or 2, I started, looking to meet people online. She was a little different. Like I said, she didn't ask me for money or anything at first. And we started talking and we hit it off.
He didn't know
About
who she
5'7",
was at first or something?
nice built body. She works out constantly. Hazel eyes, dye hair. She had 2 different colors on it. But, and beautiful face. I mean, she's known for being beautiful. And like I said, she's mixed. And so she has the best of both worlds. The hair is real and the body. I was attracted to both.
I don't like how you said that, gang. I don't like how you said that, bro. Like, don't disrespect the black woman like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? The best of both worlds. Said something about the hair. Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't disrespect the black woman, gang. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, bro. It's corny.
And I'd seen some of her work before. So I was like, I can't believe I'm this lucky that I'm really talking to this person. We had good chemistry. She liked a lot of the things I like, even fishing, which is rare to find a woman that likes fishing. At first it was just like, I wasn't serious about her. I was just like, just somebody to talk to. As time went on, I started to have feelings and started to enjoy a relationship. She was compassionate, family oriented.
I'm trying to figure out, did he
One
know
time
who
for
she
my birthday,
was?
She sent me this box. When you open it, not real, but mechanical butterflies flew out of it. It had an album. It had our pictures in it. I thought that was really special. And I called her and thanked her for it. I still have the box today, even. I just look at the pictures sometimes.
Herb and Teanna Trump texted day and night. After a few weeks, Herb was in love and fully committed to this woman.
We had made it official and said we were boyfriend and girlfriend. I was the first person to say I love you, and she repeated the fact also that she loved me back. It felt great. I mean, I loved her for, what she was to me and how she treated me. And, we talked to each other and we loved on each other and enjoyed each other as much as, can.
Although Herb had never met Teanna Trump in person, their relationship felt genuine to him. It became even more real when he started to cross-reference her social media with the messages he received in their chats.
She has Instagram, she has Twitter, Snapchat. Thing that made me believe it, all the posting that was done, I could call her and ask her about it, and she would know, details and give me details about it. And so that made me kind of convinced that, yeah, she's pretty much this person. She loves posting. So that's how I always find out when she's doing something that I think is foul or I don't agree with, because she'll post something and I'll see it. And I go in there and look, and it's a picture with her and a dude that's a rapper, and then I ask her about it. She said, no, it's not that way, so. I'm not sleeping with nobody, this and the other. That's stupid. Like, I check and I see your stuff all the time. Why would you make a video of those two things if you know I'm gonna see it? And that's potentially could break us up or whatever.
Teanna
What's up with bro? What's up with bro? You know what I'm saying? Like she's a certified cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Called a D1 cleaner guy. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame cleaner. That's what she is, bro. And he mad at the fact that she posting pictures and doing, doing her thing and doing what she do. Like, come on, bro. You know who she is, guy. You know what I'm saying? She get paid a whole lot of money to do what she do, bro. Come on, bro.
Teanna Trump has retired from the industry and has recently gained significant traction as an online content creator. Whenever Herb would watch her collaborations with other YouTubers and streamers, he couldn't help but feel jealous. These emotions intensified his belief that he was genuinely connected with the real Teanna Trump. Although they often had arguments in their chats, they always managed to reconcile. Things took a big turn when Teanna Trump began to share her reasons for leaving the industry.
After she got out of jail, that was when she said they froze her assets. We were talking, she started telling me about people who were in the industry and people who were in show business who she knew who had signed a contract to sell their soul to the devil. And she said that she was asked about it and said she's turned them down and said they punished her. And I was like, so what do you mean they punished you? But she said they froze her assets as a punishment for her not applying and doing what they wanted her to do. She told me, that she had her assets seized.
That's what I'm saying. Some people just be too gullible, bruh. They be too gullible, gang. Come on now. Like a literal contract, bro. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sign this and give your soul to dude. Come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He believe in that. Gullible, gang. Way too gullible, bruh.
She would talk about it vaguely and then go to something else. So I was like, let it go. Because I figured, like, if the government took my stuff, I wouldn't want to talk about it, And so I kind of understood along those lines.
After all of her bank accounts and assets were froze, Teanna Trump would have several requests for money, and Herb was willing to help with whatever she needed.
At first, she would ask me to send her money through Cash App. She would send it through my Cash App, and I would send her the money. Anywhere between maybe 10 to 15,000, if not more. There was a period where I would send her like $200 or more every month for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Every month, it's like she needs money for internet.
Yeah, like you paying internet, you paying phone bill, you paying cable bill, bro. You paying car note, you paying all that, bro. All that.
Food. She's like, I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything. And I sent her $100. She's like, okay, that's cool. The next week, she's asking for money again. And so she wanted some perfume.
Here's my thing, right? What do people who engage in this type of activity, what do they get out of it? Not the scammer, but like the people who fall for the scam. They send an OD bread to a person they in love with, but they never seen, right? OD bread. My man said he spent over like $15,000 over the past like 6 years. What is he getting out of the situation, gang? All he doing is just spending money, sending and spending money, bro. That's all he's doing, bro. He not seeing her. He ain't spending no time with her. She's a Hall of Fame cleaner, bro. You ain't experiencing the cleanup. Like, what are you getting out of it, bro? Like, I never understand these things, bro. Like, you're pouring into somebody, bro, but you ain't getting nothing poured into you, bro. Pause. You emptying your bucket, bro, but your bucket ain't getting filled up. Pause. Like, I don't get it, bro.
But I never saw the perfume on receipt. And, you know, she has several cars. And so I was sending money for gas. One time my car was supposedly in the shop. I think I paid like $500 to help her get it out. She went to California and she needed to fly back. And so I paid for her flight back. You know, there's different excuses all the time. I would say
You paid for the flight, but you ain't paid for the flight for her to come see you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You ain't pay for your flight to go out and go see her. That's crazy. You feel me? Come on now.
Teanna anywhere from $800 or more every month. There were times also where I paid for her to come see me, and she would stand me up.
Oh, he did.
I would enjoy finally getting to meet her in person and spend time with her.
This Teanna Trump profile's request for money seemed to never end. Herb's suspicions grew by the day, yet he is still actively sending money and reached out to our team to verify his relationship with Teanna Trump.
Over 6 years.
I mean, she was an adult star. She left that about 5 or 6 years ago. That pretty much means that she wasn't going to be out doing that anymore, and that, you know, she was maybe ready to settle down and have a regular relationship. So my relationship with Teanna now, I feel, is on the fence. I haven't really pursued anyone else at this time, and now I'm ready for some answers and find out if she's real.
It's not real,
whatever
bro.
The findings are, whatever the case may be, it's going to determine how I go about treating or being with her even.
All right, Seekers, Herb was obviously madly in love with Teanna Trump, and we needed to come up with the game plan fast. So the research team got together to see how they were going to investigate this.
So he had been sending her money through gift card and PayPal.
Can we get their emails or usernames on PayPal?
And he gave us access to his PayPal. So I logged into the PayPal. So if we look at his feed, looks like he had been sending funds throughout this last month. I mean, that's 100, 260, we're at over $500 a month.
Literally like every week? No, like this is like one day apart, 3 days apart. This is like a week and a half apart. This is 3 days later. Oh, it says happy birthday. These are the reasons why he's sending money.
Heck no,
I noticed when we were looking through the payments that when you click on one of these payments sent to Ralph, it has right here a description of
the username.
Renee Lula 4 on your card statement.
That doesn't even match the name.
I know.
Okay, so we have a username. See this right here on the last transaction? It says message Ralph. Let's send Ralph a message. What if we just vague and just say, I need you to contact me, it's extremely urgent. Cool.
Sent. We'll see what he says.
We have the phone number, which is, I think, the biggest clue because he's talked to her before. He's talking through Signal right now. Second thing, we have PayPal transactions that you went through. The weird thing is we have that username, Renee Lula 4, right? Which is not Ralph. So we got to figure out who the hell that is. I think that should be enough to get him closure. You know, 6 years is a long time. So let's try to help this guy out.
Let's do it.
Cool.
After we sent a message to Ralph, it backfired. This person behind this Teanna Trump profile starts going off on Herbert. He received a text saying, "Don't ever contact Ralph again or we're gonna have problems." That led us to believe that this person behind this profile had access to Ralph's PayPal.
Yeah, caught it.
What's up, Herbert?
Hey, what's up, guys?
We are going to try to attack this from two different angles. We had sent this message through PayPal like right away saying, hey, look, you're being scammed. We sent this to Ralph through PayPal. Literally instantly, this person you were talking to messages you and they're like, why are you talking to this person, blah, blah, blah. That throws off so many red flags. So what we think is happening is this Ralph character is probably not Ralph. It's somebody else. Because if you look at the username, it's a female's username.
When I use my PayPal, using my page to Ralph Sims, her name will come up. Something Ruella's.
We think that this person that you're talking to stole her number to use in Signal, which they're now using to talk to you in.
We also had a hunch that they used someone else's number for the Signal account used to contact Herbert. The search team found the phone number linked to the profile Herbert was communicating with, and I decided to give that number a call.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
I tried to call this number a bunch of times, and I had no luck getting someone to answer the phone.
Every single time we call, they send us to voicemail, they don't answer. All right, so I think we have enough to get going. We'll reveal the rest of everything to you once we get it. But I think in the next 24 hours, we'll have some really good answers for you.
I appreciate all you guys' hard work.
All right, Herbert, we'll keep you up to speed.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks, Herbert.
See you.
The next day, we had to sit down with
crazy,
Herbert.
bro.
We needed to fill him in on what the search team had found. It was time to reveal the truth to him.
Herb, nice to meet you. My name is Drew.
Yeah, I watch you guys all the time, so I know who you guys are.
Oh, nice.
Good to see you again, Herb.
It's good to see you.
You think you're dating Teanna Trump?
Yeah.
Why exactly?
That's crazy.
The way we met, and whoever the real one is, has this habit of videoing everything she does.
You had mentioned that you've been talking to Teanna for what?
It's been 6 years, and
It's a long time to not meet someone. And you
6
also
years,
mentioned
bruh.
that she never showed up and you paid for her ticket, what, 11 times?
I would give her like gas money to come see me and whatever.
You can pretty much Google anything about her online. So one of the things I did find out was that Teanna is worth millions of dollars. The story that's confusing is that her telling you that her assets were seized and she needs you to send her funds. Do you find that strange?
And when I talked to her, that's what she told me, that her assets were frozen and that she was trying to get them back, but she had to pay the lawyer so much and this, that, and the other. And she told them no. And she said, so they punished her. And she said one of the ways that she got punished was by increasing her assets.
So this is 6 years. Why exactly are you sticking around, or even, I would get so tired and so
Something deeper, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Something deeper. It's a reason why he's doing this, bruh. It's a reason why my man right here, bruh. It's the reason why he's not letting it. He ain't let it go for over 6 years, bruh. Like, he was cool with sending her so much money. He was cool with paying for her ticket and her not coming out 11 times, bro. My man, bro, he depressed, bro. You know what I'm saying? He depressed. You can see it in his eyes, gang. His body language, bro. You can see it. He depressed, bro. You know? Been with a woman for 15 years, gang. 15 years, bro. Found out she was cheating on him for over a year. She was in the worst way possible. The worst way. Lying. You know what I'm saying? Lying, bro. Soon as he would leave the house, she gone. Over other dude crib, bro. They went on trips together. Dates together. Sent pictures back and forth. She done took his kids, bruh. She took his kids. They had 3 kids. She took his kids, bruh. My man had to move to a whole nother state to go stay with his sister. Depressed, bruh. That's what that is, bruh. You know, he heartbroken, gang. And Teanna, the thing is, Teanna Taylor, that was his first interaction, like his first, you know what I'm saying, connection with somebody after the separation, after the divorce. That's his first, bro. You got a D1 cleaner, gang. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Hall of Fame cleaner, you know? It's messed up, bro.
Fed up of a person telling me they're going to do something and they never do it. Why do you think you have stayed in this for so long and she has lied to you about coming to see you every single time?
Even if I gave her money on one day, the next day she was texting me or whatever, the next 2, 3, 4 days, not ask for nothing, just text me to text me. So it kind of developed into a relationship.
Well, there's a big chance, a huge chance that her is not a her. There's a even bigger chance that her is a he.
Are you serious?
So we do have a lot to go over, Brienne, in the...
I feel like that's going to break him, bruh. I keep pausing the video, my bad.
The search team take some time to pull this stuff.
I wanted to talk to you about that phone number. You mentioned this is a phone number that Teanna had used to reach out to you on. And so we ran this through a reverse phone search. And what we found was this phone number is actually a wireless phone number. And it links to Missouri.
Why do you think Teanna Trump would use a Signal app to communicate with you? She probably has 2 or 3 phones.
Well, no, it's the number. I mean, I had the number. She gave me the number before as her new cell phone number. But then when she went to the Signal, we started using Signal. That's the same number she used as her last phone.
I get that, but how many times have you used the Signal app before speaking to Teanna Trump?
That was the first time. I never used it before that.
We still had a lot to unpack. You could tell we had Herb's mind rolling, but we had one last thing to reveal to him that would seal the deal.
I know this is something that was really important for you, and one of the reasons why you reached out to us because you wanted to know who this person was and where they were located. We ran an IP tracker for you. Brienne has the results.
Teanna had asked you for money to buy a Nintendo Switch game.
What? Bro. What? Herb. Come on, gang. What you on, bruh? You really think Teanna Taylor's finna ask you money to buy a video game, bruh? Teanna Taylor, bruh. I mean, I'm not Teanna Taylor, Teanna Trump. Come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel right cracking jokes on him, bro, because I feel like he mentally not there, bro. Like emotionally, mentally, bro, he just not there, gang. He depressed and heartbroken, bro. That's why I don't want to crack jokes on the game, but this is just unfortunate, bro. Jeez.
And you had sent her $130?
Mm-hmm.
So once you told me that, I was thinking, all right, we got to get a tracker in place. So we created a tracker and it looked like an e-gift card. And so you had sent me ones that you normally purchase her. So we made this link look just like it. And you sent it and she clicked on it right away.
Really? When I thought you said like she didn't click on it.
Oh, she clicked on it. And her location is Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, bruh. Come on, gang. They say Nigeria is the land of the scammers, bruh. They say it's the land of the scammers, bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. That's tough, gang. That's tough. Jeez.
Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, I mean, she's been to a lot of places, but she ain't mentioned no Nigeria or no Lagos. Like just recently, she's been to Spain and she's been to Europe.
But the real Teanna is not in Lagos.
Yeah, I don't think she is. I would say she's not.
Lagos, Nigeria is one of the most known places where scammers come from. They kind of originated this whole romance scam back in the day when they used to do the print scams in the mail. So they've been doing this for a long time. And this person basically manipulated you this whole time into getting you to believe that you were speaking or communicating or in a relationship with Teanna Trump. The whole time they've been profiting dollars off of you, putting it into their account and buying whatever assets or whatever they cars or whatever they want to.
Going crazy.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Legos.
And that's why I reached out to you guys in the first place. It's because I wanted to know for sure. And like I said, either way I win. Because if it wasn't really the person they said they were, then, like I said, this could help someone else that's going through it, or someone else will see it and be like, you know what? That brother was right, And if it's the real person, then we still had issues because some of the choices that she made, I liked them recently, and to talk to her about, or so I thought it was.
Well, Herb,
you can't be that part, bro. That part bothers me because you can't be mad at what she does, bro. When you know what I'm saying? You know what type of woman she was when you got with her, gang. Like, you can't, no, bro. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you buy a car, you don't like how the car moving, you can't get mad at the car. You bought the car how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You knew what was coming with the car, bro. Like, there's no point in getting mad at the car. Right? If I'm wrong, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, let me know. But that just don't make sense to me, bro. Like, you Hall of Fame cleaner. You know what I'm saying? I say this all the time, Hall of Fame cleaner. She done found the scammer done found themselves a magician, bro. You know what I'm saying? Performing all the tricks, gang. You know what I'm saying? All the tricks, bro. A whole lot of tricking going on, gang. Just a A1 magician, bro. You know what I'm saying? Top tier magician, tier 1 magician, bro. This is just crazy, bro. This whole situation is crazy, gang.
you've been sending funds through PayPal to a specific person for quite some time, right? The man's name is Ralph. This is supposed to be her family member or something like that?
A friend of hers, and he would send her the funds because she couldn't have a bank account.
But I do suggest that you file disputes with the payments that you've been sending, because Ralph has a bank account and it's linked through PayPal, so you may have some recourse by filing the dispute.
Okay.
That's good. Get your money
All right,
back.
Seekers. We were able to get Herb to understand that this Teanna Trump profile was a complete scam. He seemed like he took it in well. The outcome probably wasn't what he was hoping for, but he needed to hear the truth.
It's commendable for you to come up here and with the idea of, hey, I'm hoping I'm speaking to this person, but if it's not, I could possibly help a lot of other people. And you would be so surprised how many people out there think they're dating somebody online that's a celebrity. So thank you so much for even coming to us and allowing us to even look into this stuff. And we really appreciate that.
I think you guys are awesome. Save me a lot of wasted time, wasted money maybe, or, and even if I had been sending like thousands of dollars or sending $5, it's a matter of me sending money to anybody that's a fake. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to continue to do that. And like I said, I want other people to be educated by it, so they'll know this is what's going on.
After we revealed everything to Herbert, he let us know that whoever was behind this Teanna Trump profile was using his Netflix. We got the login and signed in and did a little bit of digging.
So this is the Netflix account you're talking about?
Yes. So there's already a Teanna profile too.
But that's what we want to look at, right?
Yep.
So we have the suspicion that basically this person's really young. They're asking for like video game gift cards, stuff that we normally don't see. These are like essentially like recent shows that this person watched. Terminator Zero. It's like a cartoon. And then Love Next Door. I think Brienne watches this show.
Love Next Door?
Yeah. And then what's his Poong? like a South Korean
young
television
dog.
series.
It's a young bull.
Popstar Academy. I'm gonna look at Popstar Academy.
It's a young bull.
Love in Taipei. Taipei's Taiwan. This is like interesting.
Frog, yeah.
Anime, which is like Asian. There's K-pop, which is Asian. The Frog is like a South Korean mystery. Terminator is South Korean.
Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon.
Crazy.
That's anime.
Yeah.
I know what Sailor Moon is. So it's pretty much drama and anime.
Yeah.
Super Dino Power. That's it. That's
Hot
a
Wheels,
kid.
PJ Masks.
Yeah, this is a kid.
50 Shades. Oh, they're getting freaky. They're getting they went 50 Shades darker. Romance, anime, and then throwing in some cartoons. But they're like watching it almost every day.
Whoever was behind this profile of Teanna Trump deserved to be messed with. So before we logged out of the account, we changed a few permission settings.
Let's them a little bit. Let's change the language settings. Let's choose whatever this is. Save that bad boy. And subtitle appearance, let's definitely do that. We want the biggest subtitles, white background. Oh yeah, these are some ugly subtitles. Save, baby.
Read them.
Let's do some parental controls. We're just gonna do like TVY. Let's lock him out of all the shows they watch. Yep, none of that. She's gotta have none of that. She ain't gonna have nothing.
You can't even get to season 3, David.
Oh, she can't get to season 3.
That's hilarious.
So we'll let this go on a couple days and then we'll lock him out of the account completely.
This was extremely interesting. You could tell whoever was using this Netflix account was either a family or a group of people. Not just because of the shows that they were watching, but all of the random profiles that were created under Herbert's Netflix account. Things got even more bizarre when I received a voicemail from the number that I had been calling that was tied to the fake Teanna Trump Signal account. Hey, Brienne.
Yeah.
You will not believe this. So I've been calling that same phone number that's connected to the Signal app, to that Teanna Trump profile.
Yeah.
They sent us a voicemail.
What?
Yeah.
Let me see. That's a kid.
Later, step up.
What?
Wait, what did they just say?
That's a parent. It's like a parent said, clean your stuff up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on some music. And your request? What?
20-something-year-old.
Yes.
Oh, what?
What?
So another thing that I gotta tell you guys about
kids,
is
right?
Herbert already told this person behind this profile that you're looking into things, Brienne.
Why do they
Oh
do
my
that?
gosh.
Why do they do that?
Yeah, so
They all like
He blew our cover.
yes.
it may or may not work, but what we can try. So a lot of people after they're scammed, they deal with like refund scams. Basically, somebody reaches out to them and they try to say, "Hey, I'll help you out," blah blah blah, and they're actually trying to scam them. So you're talking to this person on Signal. Why don't we contact them and just be like, "Hey, you know what? I was actually scammed out of $250, right? And this person got access to my bank accounts, and it was in this refund. This hacker like reached out to me and said, "Hey, I can help you recover money." And I'm like, "I don't need help recovering money. I just want to know who I'm talking to." And then we pitch it as that, and then see if they'll fall for the bait. And then we give them our contact in Nigeria, the ex scammer.
Yeah.
Right.
Chris.
Yep. Right. We'll give him the ex scammer's information and see if he can help us find out who this person is to try to sell this.
David's plan to find out who this person was behind this fake profile just might work. We got together to scam bait a little bit. We logged into Herbert's Signal account so we could communicate directly with this scammer. They knew that Herbert had hired a private investigator, and our goal was to get this scammer to believe that the private investigator was just another scammer.
So we're trying to set them up. Their guard was up, but they knew that Herbert hired a detective, which was us, right? So we're trying to like diffuse the situation to get them to trust us again. So we're basically saying, "Hey, look, I actually hired this person. They told me they recovered money. Instead, they just took my money and disappeared. And so that way they don't think that like we're sending a tracker or different things.
Got you.
All right, so just in case, I'm gonna send this. So I'm gonna send this to you right now, and then they're gonna know it's like full of like so. Oh yeah, here they go. The is this? Boom, done. Set up. Yeah. First, I don't care how you get $50. You send it now. Apologize to him. Whoa, what the?
I need all the info of whatever you use to contact her.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Seekers. Our friend Chris in Nigeria was waiting for the text message from this scammer. And after a few days of...
You're right. I pray for you. I'm not saint, but people who I care about, I try to warn and show them that this generation the face scammer got to my head. I need all the info, whatever you use to contact. Dang.
Going back and forth, we were able to get everything we needed to know about this person.
Herbert, we told you we're going to give you closure, right?
Yeah.
6 years of your life, you've been talking to somebody online. You want to hear what they sound like?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Why you like this now? No, I serious. I know, like, normally, like, guys don't work together. I mean, like, these are this that they work together normally. But I will text you later, Sha, so my battery down low, so I go
Oh, man.
Who is he talking to?
So I have a contact in Nigeria that does work for us. And so basically we set up a WhatsApp number, an email, and the scammer reaches out to him. And so my contact in Nigeria says, look, how did you get my information? He explained, and then I told my contact, like, look, get on a call and let's hear his voice and see his face. And so that's what this is that I just had you listen to. It's the scammer, the guy that you've been talking to. It's been a man that is talking to my contact in Nigeria, asking him, telling him that they should work together.
Whoa.
And not just work together, Herbert, work together to scam you.
That's crazy.
I mean, a scammer's a scammer. I mean,
how does that make you feel?
I try not to dwell on stuff. So, because of my heart condition and stuff. And I had a stroke before. So I have to be careful.
Yeah.
So I can't let stuff bother me.
Most of the time, even after we revealed everything to you, you were still saying, there's no way this is a man. This has to be a female.
I still think it was two people. I think at one time, sometimes it's a female, sometimes it's a dude, maybe.
I don't know that. I can't prove that it's right or wrong theory. I just know that the scammer that I was messaged our contact in Nigeria. And not only did we get their voice, we got their face.
What
it look like?
You want to see what this looks like?
Yep.
All right.
Young boy.
Oh, man.
Told you it was a young boy, gang.
Yep.
And not only did we get their voice, we got their face.
What it look like?
That's what I want to see.
You want to see what this looks like?
Yep.
All right.
Young boy, bruh. Told you. You know what I'm saying? Watching all that Korean K-pop stuff and the anime stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Out there gooning the 50 Shades Darker. You know what I'm saying? 50 Shades Darker than gray. Come on, bruh. You wild, gang. For 6 years, bruh. Getting bread for 6 years off this dude, bruh. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. A young fool, huh? Wow.
So we not only have the voice, but we also have a number for the person in Nigeria. So this is their number.
Wow.
So after us revealing all of this to you, what is kind of your next steps?
I'm still I'm still gonna try to date and whatever. But I'm just gonna be way more careful. And now I'm asked for a video chat like right away. Because I feel like if you don't have nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be no problem.
That's the solution. That's the solution right there, bruh. That's the solution right there, bruh. Video chat ASAP, bruh. Get on the call. Hey, FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to FaceTime. We'll FaceTime right now. Right now. This very moment, right now. Don't wait on it. FaceTime right now. That's what you got to be on, bruh. You should not be getting catfish in 2025, bro. We all seen the TV show on MTV. Was it MTV? It was MTV or VH1. One on the about catfish, bro. We all watched that. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2014, 2015, 2013, bro. We watched it, bro. We seen it. People was getting catfish left and right, bro. Technology has evolved, bro. FaceTime is a thing, bro. It's a main thing now. FaceTime, bro. FaceTime. ASAP, bro. ASAP.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I wish, if there's a way, like I said, if ever I can help you guys out, you don't even have to pay me. I mean, I'm at home all day, so like I said, if you need something, just hit me up. I'm good with it.
We won't come asking for anything. We'll just stay friends. How's that?
Yeah, that's cool, man. I've enjoyed talking to you.
Herbert, we wish you the best. We're glad we were able to get you the closure. Now you know exactly who you were talking to. 6 years is a long, long time. But hopefully the next 6 years of your life is going to go really, really well.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The last thing David did was find out exactly what was going on with that phone number that we've been trying to reach connected to the fake Teanna Trump Signal account. He ran some searches on the phone number and was able to find the contact info from the woman's daughter and decided to give her a call.
Hello.
Hi, Darlene.
Who's this?
So my name is David, and I'm with a company called socialcatfish.com. And so,
What's that?
so what we do is we actually help people who are scammed online. A number that is tied to you is being used to scam other people. So there's a number, that's your number, right?
My number? No.
Oh, it's not your number?
No.
Was that ever your number? Because online it has your name on it.
I think you're a scammer.
Why do you think that? You can look me up. I mean, I'm a pretty well-known person. I have a YouTube channel with 380,000 people. I'm definitely not a scammer. My YouTube channel, it's called Catfished.
I don't care about your YouTube thing. What's the number?
Okay. It's
I don't even know that number. I've never had that number.
I mean, it's tied to you on Truecaller, which is an app that identifies people. It's tied to you on other online databases. But this person that's used this number, what they did is they've taken it and they've signed up with an app called Signal. And they're messaging people and they're stealing money from people, darling. So if that number is tied to you have access to that number, I want to get this person off Signal so they're not scamming people. Or they've stolen tens of thousands of dollars from people.
Well, get them off Signal then, because I don't even know who has that number. I don't have that number.
But was that your number previously?
No.
Why was your name tied to it?
Let me tell you why I'm getting so irritated, because that's my mother's number and she's dead.
Oh my God.
Does anybody else have that number, Darlene?
No. Not that I know of.
How long? I mean, do you mind me asking?
She's been dead for 6 years. Yeah.
Oh, it lines up too, bro. 6 years. That dude cruddy, gang. Oh, that dude cruddy, bro. I hope he gets locked up, bro. I hope he goes to jail, gang. I hope he goes to jail, bro. That's so cruddy, bro.
Do your little video and find out who's doing it and leave me alone.
Yeah.
God, man.
Jeez. Herbert is no longer in contact with the fake Teanna Trump profile. He does plan to pick up online dating promises and never send money to anyone online. We have urged Herbert to file a police report with the EFCC, FBI, and SEC with all the evidence. Exactly, bro. Lock him up, gang. Lock him up, bro. Put him in jail, gang. Put him behind bars, bro.
Be sure to come hang out with us on our
Jeez, bro. Using that woman's deceased mom's number, bro, for 6 years, and she just passed, bro. That mean he used the number as soon as she passed, bro. Cause he been scamming dude for 6 years. She passed away 6 years ago, bro. Goodness gracious, bro. Goodness gracious. I really hope people understand, bro. Please, FaceTime, bro. FaceTime. If you don't have the number, you got them on. You know what I'm saying. You could do the video calls on IG now, bro. You feel me? Like, do that, bro. Make sure there's proof, bruh, because these scammers, bruh, they taking advantage of. I don't think anybody young is getting catfish. I think it's the older generation, like the older people, that's getting catfish. Because I don't know, my generation, bro, we know. You know what I'm saying? We know. Like, you gotta FaceTime, bro. You have to. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. But yeah, dang. But that's it for the video, man. That's a shame, bro. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification so you be notified when I post new lit content on the channel. Until next time, man. Deuces.